Yo guys, what is up? Welcome back to more Zero Hour. Welcome back to another Pro 1v1 match. Probably a fast and ferocious match for you today. I know some of you like these short and snappy ones, and we've got your two favorite players, Fargo down in the south with the China nuke in the blue. All the way up in the north, past the giant ox and the other giant ox. And all the way up in the north, we have Big SiZe himself with the orange China vanilla. Planet Coyon is the map. A map born, or map name born from Fargo's Coyonese language, because he's known for like typing really fast during games, making loads and loads of mistakes. Actually, not even during games, just in general. Actually, he will just type. He'll just type so fast, and ends up making a spelling mistake in every single one. He spells moron, for example, with M-P-R-O-N, and that's one of his favorite words. Obviously types way too fast, and this is Planet Coyon because he called Canyon of the Dead Coyon of the Dead, I think. Oh man, and that's just one of the smallest things that he's mistyped or got wrong. Up in the north, SiZe has gone for double war factory, so he's the China vanilla. Fargo going for the far right oil and the bottom left oil. So, I mean, unless SiZe's flamer goes straight over here, actually making outpost and an outpost into a barracks. Fargo sending tank hunters around. He has bunkered this off. So SiZe does make an outpost first. So it was a battle master over here, and then Fargo is now on a double oil economy and double supply, so straight away now SiZe is at a disadvantage. But where SiZe does have an advantage is these few units that he has out now. He needs to capitalize on them and make sure he does some damage. You might get in here and kill some trucks. He is losing HP on this outpost, does get popped open, but the Battlemaster there does go down to a bunker there from SiZe. SiZe sending double red guard up to the top left, and this here now will get cleared up by the gap. This has been bust open, and that's a really nice opening for Fargo so far, to be fair. SiZe now sending a flamer over to this oil on the right. Gap moves in, and yeah, I think even though the XP would say differently, I think Fargo's considered to be ahead here. He's already making a helix. He's already making a prop. Helix is actually out and about to be fully loaded. Flamer here going to take out down that the right oil. Helix going to be fully loaded in just 1 second. Flamer now from SiZe straight down the middle. SiZe is now getting his oil, and he's on a prop, or 67% prop. But the Helix is now out from Fargo. Takes down one flamer there. SiZe has planted a TNT. I actually think that's one of the few things I've actually invented in the game. I don't remember anyone else doing that before I did. Even though it doesn't have that much impact most of the time, I think it's a cool little nifty trick. Evac your tank enter and then plant a bomb on it. So whoever goes to it, there's a chance that it might actually damage the flamer or whatever. Yeah, I actually did it a lot on Tournament Desert and stuff quite a few years ago when no one else was doing it. I mean, maybe I didn't invent it. Helix taking a little bit of damage over here for Fargo. And Fargo now controlling the game ever since that oil advantage over on the right, although the oils now are even. Fargo ahead in terms of XP, but only by a little bit. Battlemaster now going to get disabled by the ECM. There's another Battlemaster over here. Will that one also get disabled by the ECM? SiZe obviously doesn't have retaliation mode on. Otherwise, I think with retaliation it would just automatically lock on. There is a Helix from Fargo back in SiZe's base, or maybe for the first time actually. It was floating around the middle before. There is a Lotus now out to the left-hand side, trying to get the refinery node out. This Helix does need to be careful, although there are two Helixes now. But still needs to be careful though, because to these bunkers you will still lose bits of HP, and that bunker actually still survives. SiZe getting the refinery finally now on the left-hand side. Yeah, and it's a little bit weird, this. It's usually the China that's floating around with helixes, but it's actually the nuke here is going for helixes. And it's actually SiZe that's making GAT ECM. It's very unusual. But I suppose that's decent, because if he's gone GAT ECM, then your Overlord army will clear it up with ease, really. Fargo now dropping down a supply in the middle at the same time as SiZe, but Fargo's a little bit more ahead. I think for SiZe, he probably wants to mix a few more ECMs into this army, because the sooner you can lock down that Overlord, the better. Fargo now bringing a nuke cannon to the middle. Quite a nice hit. Takes out 2 GATs there. SiZe now has to retreat. Is he going to go inside that building? I think it's worth doing, even though it doesn't have much HP. It's better than just getting sandwiched here and just killed. ECM's now moved forward for SiZe. Disables one of the GATs. Why is he still not going inside that building? Now he is. But now Fargo's on nuke cannons. It's going to be pretty hard for SiZe to do anything there in the middle, I think. Bunker's re-established, or actually repaired over on the right side. Just need to be careful of the splash damage here. Ooh. Does get the dozer. Doesn't get the cow, though. Cow still remains. Ooh. That cow is living on the edge, man. That cow is really living on the edge. SiZe with an attack on the right-hand side now. He's going to run into a bunker, a GAT, and an ECM, so I'm not sure how much damage that will do from SiZe. But he has to do something, though. Nuke cannon there from SiZe also goes down, and a flamer now from Fargo. Taking down that supply, forces the sail. Extreme damage there from that flamer. Fargo looking very, very comfortable in this game. And I think SiZe is going to run into a nuke cannon shot. That's going to be deadly. I think he'll control fire. Oh, how the hell did that not hit anything? That was weird. How did that not hit anything at all? SiZe needs to get to level 3 ASAP, because the carpet and artillery is pretty much the only thing that's going to be clearing that. Can't really engage that with anything apart from helixes. SiZe is making a helix, though. You can see the big blob of tank hunters there on the screen. SiZe moving in to kill this army, and has killed most of it, but the Overlord remains for now. But it is going extremely low. Even the Overlord there does fall. Helix taking some damage here to the tank hunters. And the GAT helix is going to go down. That was the speaker tower helix, which is the less valuable one. SiZe also getting the bottom left oil. And this game is heating up, actually, because it was looking like a 100% win in the bag there for Fargo. But all of a sudden, that little army there for him has gone down, and his oil has been capped. But he still has this middle position, and I don't think SiZe is going to be able to do anything about that anytime soon, although he is very close to level 3. Airfield now being captured, and all of a sudden, I think Fargo's gone from being very comfortable to all of a sudden looking a little bit shaky. And I've been in that situation against SiZe myself sometimes. You feel like, oh yeah, I've got a third supply. He even opened with like a 2 oil advantage, and somehow SiZe just makes things work. And yeah, here we are. SiZe has now got a 3 helix advantage. Actually, Fargo has 2 helixes as well, but he can't repair that one. He has to put them both close together, actually, and he can repair them. But this Lotus hiding behind the tree there can capture that CC as soon as it's established. SiZe now moving in on this right-hand side. Takes out a nuke cannon, takes out a GAT. Just needs to kill one more thing, man, and he is level 3. Prop there. It's going to go down as well. SiZe is now level 3. CC is established, but Fargo's not paying attention just yet. SiZe will be selecting his gem powers probably now. And that supply's been taken out. How is SiZe doing this? How does he do this? Nuke cannon continues to press forward. Here comes the artillery. That Lotus could have captured the CC and denied that. Is the carpet coming from SiZe as well? I can't see it just yet. It should come from the top right as well. I think Fargo has well and truly forgotten about this this Lotus. Speaking of Lotus, as though SiZe's Lotus has died. Artillery comes in, kills the power plant. Here comes the carpet, and that's going to take out this middle supply for Fargo. Ooh, doesn't take it out though. That's important, because you can actually remake the trucks now and get that repaired without any extra cost. Of course, just replenishing the stock of the trucks. Nuke cannon back in action. Can SiZe kill this supply though in time? I think he's going to be able to do it. I think he's going to do it. Yeah, he's done it with the flamer. Very, very nice. Another attack now from SiZe on the right. SiZe is just everywhere, man. How does he do this? How? That Lotus from Fargo. Considering the opening there from Fargo was so perfect, not capturing that CC, man, is a huge mistake. Here comes a mine drop now from SiZe, and that army is now kind of stuck. Fargo's got to be kicking himself here, man. What is he even doing right now? SiZe has even expanded over here on the left-hand side, bringing his trucks from there. Down in the south, SiZe is back in action. Helix is now moving in on top of this position, but SiZe retargets, hits the Bunkerlix this time, and the Bunkerlix does go down. Oh my god. As I was watching this game, literally, I was like, people are starting to get bored of like one-sided games, and some people are complaining in the comments. I never watch any of these replays in advance, and some people like the shorter ones, so sometimes they are going to be one-sided. And as we got to like 4 or 5 minutes, I thought, you know what, Fargo's just going to win this so easy, because he had 2 oils, and he even then took the 3rd supply. He had more tech, he had more helixes, he had everything going for him. But SiZe just seems to do the right things at the right moments. He knows all the right things to do and managed to turn the tide of it. And then all of a sudden, by the end of it, from like the midpoint to the end point, it just looked one-sided for SiZe. He was just controlling everything. So yeah, I don't really know how these happen. I do get deja vu that we've watched a similar game to this before. Maybe we've watched the reverse of it, where SiZe played Nuke, I think, and Fargo played China. Maybe someone can drop a link to that in the description, in the comments rather. But yeah, let me know what you thought of this one. I quite liked that one, to be fair, because I thought it was going to be one-sided. But yeah, the way SiZe came back from that, because after a two-all advantage in the beginning, you shouldn't be really closing that out as SiZe. But yeah, you let me know what you thought. Yeah, GG, well played. See you in the next one.